MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next.
6, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's a pop-up now, and there's your first out of the inning. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season.
Moreland.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he is in there. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is. So coming to the plate, Joe Koo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Joe Koo.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Rosario. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper tank. In now, Michael Conforto. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hard hit towards center. Cain will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto is after it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Garrett Richards. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Garrett Richards.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. On the ground up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And Lorenzo Cain on deck loves to see that. It means he'll hit here as well.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Koo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Moreland, 1 out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Rosario.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Choo has a read on it. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. To his left, Cabrera. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Settling in now, Luis Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the 1st strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looped out towards short, and that'll be the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Koo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rosario is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Into the box, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cool has a read on it. 1 away. Striding in once again, Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
The pitcher, Garrett Richards.
Garrett Richards started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Garrett Richards is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Lorenzo Cain stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosario is there. 1 out. 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He popped out in his first trip. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Eddie
hit in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Chu. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And now pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Chu. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Chu racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Settling under it now is Chu, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Cruz takes the turn at third. He wants it all, but no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Moreland.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Shortstop.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. In to score, the runner from third. But a heads-up play as 2 fielders were better than 1 that time. Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. He's ready now, the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Leon recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arm. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Chu has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Richards. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Cabrera there for this one at short. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Ready for another chance? Luis Severino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Luis Severino.
And that misses for ball 1. Kendrys Morales is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Morales.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In now, Joe Koo.
fielder,
He started out the
Joe
evening 0 for 2
Koo.
so far. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Rosario will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 4, second
And that'll
baseman,
bring in the middle
Ketel
infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Eddie Chavez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Miguel Sano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Misses, ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Cool is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Sandy Leon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is digging in to try it again. Michael Conforto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Into the box now, Michael Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Now a double play ball perhaps for Escobar. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Center fielder Shin Soo Choo.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar onto the grass, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jorge Polanco.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cool is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So coming to the plate, Garrett Richards. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Seager at third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And he'll step on the bag himself. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Rosario is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Hard hit toward the hole. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Eddie Chavez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hard liner toward short, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this is off the second base bag. And they will recover and throw him out at first. And that is a bizarre play.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back. Standing in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose. Blake Parker is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
This is skied into short left center. Rosario is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner towards second. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Ready now, Michael Franco trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. The throw will go to third, in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Nelson Cruz. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. A little bouncer. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Joe Cool.
Ground ball right side. Moreland is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the halo, center fielder.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Left fielder.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's Miguel Sano. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Kendrys Morales.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Escobar. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Albert now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
For the halo, designated hitter.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Right side and right into the shift. Moreland charging in on it. The tag, and he is out. Into the box, Michael Conforto. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
To his left, Sano. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Popped high in the air. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So stepping in, Sandy Leon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Koo. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. On the move is Choo. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cain is under it. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Joe Koo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Miguel.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. Now batting, Mitch Moreland. Hit it hard, been lined out in his first at bat. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And here's a ball hit in the air. Darno waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop. Asdrubal
starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over.
Got him to go down swinging there. Shin-Soo Choo becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Throw to second. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Now in the box, Sandy Leon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Backhanded. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Marte onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, David Wright. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Number 4,
and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hard hit ball to second. 2 is left. Polanco on to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again, Joe Koo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Eddie
And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto ranging forward. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miguel Sano.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power. What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate. Here's Albert now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The first baseman, number 18,
Mitch Moreland stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The batter, number 8.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hitter,
swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Ready once again as Dribble Cabrera. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Jorge Polanco is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Drilled right back up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. To short, hit hard. Cabrera's up with it to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Koo has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Cruz. And that's the first out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. High in the air. Sano just to the left of the mound. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
This is pulled into right. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts. Now in the box.
And leading off for the Halo. Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. And on one pitch, he's retired. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hansel Robles answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Koo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping into the box, David Wright. Blake Parker takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a full strike. Kyle Seager is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Joe Koo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Kane is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, number
Now at the
7,
plate, Michael Franco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Escobar is there. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Our final line score
Yeah,
tonight.
he ended up handing